Nicki just shook up the game. Like the whole Nicki Minaj and Young Money and Cash Money records, you had to be there. Like it was a whole shake up of the game. It was a lot going on. Shout out to Nicki Minaj because let me tell you,
Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
shout out to Nicki Minaj because I'm gonna be transparent. Like it was a lot of female rappers that was upset. They was very upset
Like who?
and they were in their feelings. A lot, like the majority of everybody. Like, me being one of them.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah, I really was. I really definitely felt away. Um, because it was like chokehold. And I'm gonna tell you why I felt the way. Because I felt like they was pushing something that I didn't do. And I felt
Mm.
like, I didn't do what Nikki did. And she was just taking over the whole market. Right. And I just felt like she made no room for nobody else. Even if you was trying to do what she was doing, you just wasn't getting in.
Not
You
in those
know,
early days. No,
no,
ma'am.
no, 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 no. Not in those days. And it took me being the real chick that I am,
Mm-hmm.
it took me to watch Nikki climb the ladder of success for me to just be like, give the girl her flowers, give the girl her crown, you know? And so that's where I'm at now. But back then, oh, 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 we was mad. Oh, we was mad. Hmm.
I remember being a young Barb and I would see people make comments on Nicki Minaj, like, like being overly analytical of her. And it made me want to ride for her more. Like it made me want to be a fan of her even more. Cause I'm like, and then I'm talking about me in high school. I'm like, how is she this horrible person, but she's like getting all these awards and certificates, and she like every day she's breaking a record and she's doing all that. So I think that's dope and mighty commendable of you, Babs, to like confess that. Because a lot of those women, I feel like a lot of these women's problem over the years against that woman has been they've had a problem with her career. I don't even think it's even her. I think it's just her what she's been able to do as a female rapper.
That and people not understanding the game, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
machine behind everything. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And she took her spot.
Mm-hmm.
And rightfully so, people are have feelings and emotions. Like, yeah. And I was on some straight hood shit. Okay. And Nikki at that time, she was hood, but she was rapping about, she was Monica Lewinsky and niggas, and she was doing all kinds of stuff. She was signing boobs. Nikki was outside.
She was
All right.
outside.
She was outside, and I just was like, "How am I going to do this?" Okay, I can't. At that time, I definitely wasn't wearing the blue wig. I'm wearing the blue wig now, but I wasn't wearing it then. Okay, it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. It was not even happening. Nothing Nikki was doing. I wasn't even trying to do. I'm a hood chick. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm rapping about street. It's a hard knock life. Jay-Z, MOP, Annie up, all that good shit, right? And Nikki had bars though because I know Nikki from the Come Up DVD. And so I watched her spit and then switch. And that, for a certain artist, like we did feel away. We felt like, what is she doing? Like, she on some clown shit right now. But, behind the scenes, if that was working, that was working. Right. But I felt like she was dumbing it down because I knew how she could rap. She was giving you it here and there because when she did Monster, she went crazy. She went crazy. But Nikki shook up the game. She had a lot of people in their feelings. And yeah, Ray J definitely started that shit because Kim probably was in her feelings, but I don't think it was just with Nikki. I think it was a lot to do with the machine, because
Yes.
Kim was a part of the machine. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So then like the machine, I felt like switched on Kim and she really felt the way. It could have been Nikki, it could have been Sabrina, it could have been Keisha, it didn't matter. It was the situation.
Yeah.